How are you viewers? I'm Reverend Bob and welcome to the talk show, the home of tasty motors. Here's what's coming up this week. As well as the usual quality bits and pieces, Bob Darwin checks out a totally iced up VW Polo and Lynn Rodgers looks at a wicked Punto down on the airstrip. You can't beat it. Here we go then with another action-packed Reverend Bob talk show. I am Reverend Bob. These are a pair of geezers. We've got a couple of nice motors. That can only mean one thing. It's rolling road time. Okie dokie, let's meet the punters. Punter number one, what's your name, Chief?
Tim.
Tim, what do you do, Tim?
Car audio.
You fit stereos, that kind of stuff.
Indeed.
We've got a nice install in this.
It's getting there.
We won't be looking at that today because we're bothered about what's under your bonnet. Pop the engine, mate. Lovely Fiat. Not had a Fiat on the show before. Right then, mate, without boring me senseless, what have you done under here?
Full induction kit, stainless steel all the way through. Head's been rebuilt with Kevlar head gasket, iridium plugs, Magnecore leads, competition dump valve, and the list goes on really.
Right, quite a bit of fiddling there, isn't it? I don't know how we're going to fit all that on the screen with the graphics, but nonetheless, a brake horsepower figure. What do you reckon we're pulling?
It should be running to around 150.
150 brake from Punto Turbo. Like it. Right then, punter number two, what's your name, Chief?
Dave.
Dave, what do you do, Dave?
I work with forklift trucks.
Forklift trucks,
Yeah.
right. Lift your bonnet up to get it. Lift, forget it. Any time today, Chief? Right then, thanks for cleaning it.
No, it's all
It's
right.
a bit mucky, but is it powerful? What have you done to it?
Just 2 litre 16 valve.
Right, standard?
Super chip and stage 2 head.
Right, brake horsepower figure again. If the actual figure's more than 20 brake, what you tell me now, I'm going to stick you in the back and send you home packing for cheating.
About 160.
About 160 brake, nice one. Come here, kid. We've got 160 brake in an Astra GSI. We've got 150 brake in a Fiat Punto. A couple of geezers. Let's go to work! Well, punters, we've got a couple of tasty firsts for today's rolling road testers. We've not had an Astra Mark III or a Fiat Punto on the rollers as yet, so it should be quite interesting. So, Dave, we're running a super chip and a stage 2 head on your Astra, and we're hoping for what, 160?
160.
Do you lot reckon he's going to do it? No! Hey, they're not so sure there. Are you confident?
No.
No, fantastic. Barry, fire it up, mate. We've got nothing to lose here. Come on, just step back a bit there, Dave. It sounds nice anyway. Come on, Barry, give it some stick. You can't beat that, or can you, Dave? Were you happy with that?
Yeah, we're all right.
Sounded all right, didn't it? But the big question is, Bill, you were brushing your hair earlier, weren't you?
I was, yes.
Looks very nice.
Thank you.
But that aside, what's the scores on the doors?
151.
151. Oh, none of it down. What do we reckon? They're disappointed. Are you happy with that?
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, 9 brake under what he wanted. But the big question is, Timmy boy, with the lovely yellow Fiat, are you going to top 151?
If I don't, I'll eat his hat.
He's going to eat his hat. I'd like to see that, and we might be able to after this. Reverend Bob, bigger than a boomer, with a fat. Well, it's now time to get busy on the ice front, and I don't mean the chilly kind, I mean in-car entertainment. Looking at the kind of systems that make you want to chuck a sickie just to get a listen. With me as ever this week is big Mr. Phil. How are you doing today?
Well.
Lovely. Now, I know from last week you said we were going to look at the 4-grand system in the Polo. Is that right?
That's right.
Lovely. Talk us through the bits.
Okay, we've stepped it up a gear from a standard head unit. We're going to put in the motorised screen, which we've seen
Lovely. I
before.
like those.
This customer wants big bass,
Wow.
so we're going to go for big.
That is unbelievable. More damage than a croc in a death roll with subs like that.
We're going to put 2 of these in the car.
Two?
2 of these.
No way.
So you've got 2 of those. Obviously the front needs to be high powered, so it needs to keep up with the back.
Get a feel of that. Look at that, guys. A work of art. Now, I know from the other items we looked at, basically the heavier and bigger the components, the better quality.
More or less, yeah.
Right.
Bigger tweeter.
Lovely. And that does the high range sound.
That does the.
That's superb with a little baby rattlesnake tail. I love those.
And then better components in the crossovers to split the high and the low frequencies.
Right.
And then to
Superb.
back all that up, we need loads of power.
To power the subs.
Now this car that we're going to show you has got 4 of these amplifiers in it.
4 amps.
It's got plenty of power.
So basically it'll be 1 amplifier per speaker, is that?
Yes, that's more or less right.
Wow. That's beautiful.
So, should we go and have a look?
Let's do it, mate. Let's go and see the car. Wow, a beautiful Polo GTI. I like this size of car. It's nice and compact, like a little baby koala. But something tells me, Phil, There's not so much room in here when it comes to installs compared to the monster X5.
We have got a small boot.
Yeah, but I guess if there's a boot and you've got the loot, the install's going to be beautiful. I just made that up as well. Let's go for it. Let's see what we've got in here. Wow, that is awesome, Phil. How much space do you need in such a small car?
Well, there's quite a lot in this one, but that's what the customer wanted.
2 of these babies. Can you get a shot of that, mate? Wow. I mean, is that not really a bit of overkill for something this size?
For some people, yeah. For others, it's not enough.
This is what the guy wanted, yeah. And tell us about the amp configuration here.
Well, we've got the two 12s, and we've got one of these amps on each.
Amp for each one.
And then the 2-channel in the middle is for your front, left and right.
Right, yeah, and again, all nicely fitted in. So how long, sort of time-wise, are we talking to get
something like this is like a 2-day install, just to make sure that it looks nice.
So it's quite a while, but I guess the end result's...
Well, nicely trimmed in Alcantara to finish it off.
Really is awesome, mate. Anything to see in the front in this car?
We've got the usual motorised screen and front speakers. Come and have a look.
Let's take a peeky, sunshine. Right, let's see what goodies we've got in here then, Phil.
Right, like the basic install that we showed you before, we've put the speakers in the factory location.
Right, so no extra drilling or anything in there. Superb.
We've got our motorised head unit.
Oh, I love the action on these. And is there just one kind of those? Is that?
No, there's a few of these. One has a mini disc, one has a CD player.
Right.
Again, it has another brain in the back of the car, but
yeah?
it still plugs together like we showed you on the
so
cheaper
it's all
system.
dead easy to fit
So it's
in.
all very easy.
So
yes.
apart from the boot, the rest of this you can almost just do it yourself with a screwdriver and a couple of screws.
Not far off.
Superb. Well, guys, viewers at home, if you've got a bit of money burning a hole in your pocket, you want to get some cash out, let's have a quick look at the rundown for all the parts and prices that go into the Polo. So we've got the front screen, 2 subwoofers, nice front speakers, 3 amplifiers, and the whole lot installed and soundproofed. Total cost about £4,000. What a beaut install. Yeah, and it wasn't until I put the light on that I thought, oh no, it's a bloke.
No way.
Yeah. How are you, viewers? I'm afraid it spit out your dummy time because that's it for the ice feature this week. But don't forget, any problems or questions, don't be a drongo, swallow your pride. Get on the internet and send us an email via the website at www.menandmotors.co.uk. Now, myself and the big man will be back very soon with more installs that stick out like a dingo's balls when it comes to quality. We'll see you soon.
So, like, you come home, there's nothing on TV. What do you do?
Jerry Springer or the Reverend Bob Show.
The Reverend Bob Show!
Yeah! Welcome back to Well Lane Turbo Centre for the second part of our epic rolling road shootout between the Vauxhall and the Fiat here. Earlier on we saw Dave's Astra pull 151, 9 under what he was hoping for. Timmy boy, you're hoping for what, 150? But
Above 150, yeah.
152 would be better, wouldn't it? Because
yeah.
it'd mean you'd win today. Hey, do you lot reckon he's going to do it? Yeah! Hey there, Kane. Barry, you ready?
Ready.
Good man. Fire it up, Chief. Here we go for the turbocharged Fiats. The fans are on. Come on, Barry! Let's hear it for Barry! Well, I've got to be honest with you, punters, I've never been a big fan of Fiats, but there's no getting away from the fact that this is a very tasty motor. But was it a tasty run? Billy boy, we're looking for 151 or more?
152.
152, how close is that? 1 brake horsepower in it, Davey boy, come here, mate. Unlucky, you were pipped to the post by 1 brake horsepower, only 1. But Tim, let's see where you stand on the leaderboard. Well, as sweet as both those motors were, neither had enough power to actually get on the leaderboard. So the top 3 cars still, the Cozzy, the Impreza and the Supra. Well, definitely 2 respectable runs for these motors, and that is the closest rolling road head-to-head we've had so far. Just 1 brake horsepower in it, but that 1 brake horsepower, Dave, makes you the loser kid. And you get the cheesy stickers, not to worry, but Timmy boy, I've got to say I really like this car now. Good run with 150, what was it, 152?
Yes.
Brake horsepower. You get your Race X seatbelt covers, very tasty. You get the lovely trophy achieved, smell that sunshine, the smell of success, hard luck. How's it feel to hold that?
Oh, I'm ecstatic.
Hey, I can tell you are as well. Well, that's enough from the Rolling Road Centre, because now we're going to have a look at Anne-Marie Davis, the girl that turns more heads than a 355 full of nuns. Check this out. On last week's talk show, Anne-Marie ran round like headless chicken, but didn't manage to get enough punters to check the oil for her. We've got another challenge for her this week. Let's see what it is.
Last week's challenge was really difficult. Let's just hope this week's challenge is a little bit easier.
Look, mate, I know you said you sent your fan mail in, but if there's pictures in it, I don't know where they're filed. Yeah, we get tons of... Look, I'm going to have to phone you back. All right, mate. Yeah, I've got another call coming in. Ta-da. Hello?
Hi, Rev, it's Anne-Marie.
All right, Anne-Marie, how are you, sweetheart? Hey, you want your challenge for this week, don't you? Right, you've been on a mad shopping spree. Have that. All right, it's another 5-minute one. You've got to get 5 punters to load your mammoth amount, only kidding, of shopping in the back of the car. As I say, 5 minutes, 5 punters. Give it your best shot, sweetheart. Nice one. Right, let's ring this muppet back. Fan mail, I don't know where I've put it.
Right then, let's give it a go. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a bad back. Can you help me with my shopping bag? Just mess over the car, please.
Would I carry your shopping bag?
I just can't lift it up into the boot of my car.
Oh,
My back's a little bit sore. It's only here. No, my back's really sore. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Could you help me with my shopping bag into the car? My back's really sore. Thanks a lot. No. Thank you. Excuse me, could you help me just put my shopping bag into the car? My back's really bad. It's just one shopping bag over here. Could you help put it in the boot of my car for me, please? Please, just take you 1 minute. No, could you help me just put it in the boot? Could you put it in the boot for me? No, just this one bag just needs to put in the boot. I can't do it with my back. No, can you just put it in the boot? Because my back is sore in here so I can close the door, please. Just my shopping. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I need 2 more to go. Time's running out. Could you just help me with my shopping into the boot of my car? My back's really sore. It's just one bag over there. Please, just one shopping bag. Just need to put into the boot because it hurts my back. I just need to put this in the boot and I can go home then. Thanks. Thank you. One more to go, one more. Oh no, time's coming up. Excuse me, can you just help me with my shopping bag in the car?
Wait, going.
I just need you to help me, my back's really, really sore. It'll just take you 2 seconds. Come on, I haven't got much time because I've got to get back, you see, because of traffic. This bag just needs to go in the boot because my back's just sore. Yes, I've done it! Done a challenge. I can go home now.
We're saying go.
Reverend Bob Show.
Go.
Reverend Bob Show.
Go.
Reverend Bob Show.
How's it going, punters? Hope you're enjoying the show so far. We know what we like to do at the end of part 1, have a game of Match the Hatch, but this week we've not got hatchback for you. We've got a totally in-your-face Toyota Supra. We're going to meet 3 lucky owners, or one of them's very lucky. Let's meet punter number 1. It's a tough one this week. Away you go.
Hi, my name's Mike and this is my Toyota Supra. My mum and dad bought it me when they won the lottery last year.
Lucky bloke and a big money car. Could be Mike's Supra. And punter number 2.
Hello, my name's John and I like my Supra because it looks great and it's very fast.
Does he look like a fibber to you? And puntess number 3.
Hiya, I'm Beth and I love my Supra because you can't beat twin turbos.
Oh, very raunchy. Could be Bev's Supra. So which one of them 3 punters is the totally lucky owner of this beast of a car? Is it Mike? Is it John? Is it Bev? I honestly don't know and I'm a priest so I wouldn't lie, but we'll have the answers in part 2 as well as some of this. Still to come, Lynn looks at the best punto this side of the parish and I'll be preaching the word from my humble abode. See you in a bit, punters. All right there, punters, and welcome back to the talk show. Now, just before we went to the break, you saw that awesome Toyota Supra and 3 punters. One of them was the lucky owner. Did you guess who it was? The answer was, of course, John. How are you, mate?
I'm all right.
Hey, totally awesome car, mate. How long have you had it?
Nearly a year now.
Nearly a year. And is it the real deal, a twin turbo?
It's very fast, yeah. Surprised me.
What kind of brake horsepower?
It's around 400.
Around 400 brake. Heavenly figure indeed. Fire it up, mate. Let's hear it. He's got the top off as well to enjoy the sunshine. You can't beat it. No one's nicking this in, are they, mate?
I hope not.
Listen to that. Away you go, mate. Hey, lovely fella. I won't pinch it off him, and you won't pitch this off me either. On with the programme.
Last week on the Reverend's talk show, I took a look at Kev's sexy saxo. But this week, I'm checking out another tasty motor. Woo! We all have our favourite cars, from Mitsubishis to Toyotas, from Fords to Volkswagens. But when it comes down to Fiat, we ain't seen many on our travels, but that might be just about to change when you all see how awesome our Italian stallions can get. Meet the owner. This is Danny, the owner of our lovely Fiat Punto. Hi, Danny.
Yeah.
You're 20 years old.
Yep.
And you're a plumber. Why Fiat?
At the time, they weren't very common, but unfortunately now.
Common as
They're
what?
common, yeah.
So how much did you pay for it when you bought it?
£4,000.
£4,000. And how long ago was that?
About 2.5 years ago.
Okay, and was it pretty bog standard then?
Yeah.
Obviously, you've done a little bit of modifying here. How much do you reckon you've spent over the last couple of years?
Close on 5,000.
5,000?
Yeah.
So you paid 4,000 for the car and spent 5,000 modding it?
Yeah.
Business sense. Now, a little birdie tells me it's not actually you who spent £5,000, is it?
Not all of it now.
I've been chatting to his girlfriend and she's spent quite a bit of money on the car, hasn't she?
Just a bit.
Yeah, so she's as mad as you. But we'll tell you more about that later. So as you can see, it's not that uncommon for people to spend more money on the modifications than the actual price of the car. But when you're creating something as stunning and unique as this, price doesn't really matter. Where did it all begin? You bought the car about 2.5 years ago. What was the first mod you decided to do on it?
First mod was a front splitter on my original bumper.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So what was the next step? What did you do next?
Next was alloy wheels.
Okay.
My first set of alloy wheels.
And what about the interior? What have you done to the inside? The car seats look pretty good.
It's had full GT interior, front Cobra seats, full electric pack inside.
How much do you reckon
steering
you've
wheel.
spent then totally on the interior? Because there's a pretty nice DVD going on in there, isn't there? DVD player.
The seats were £500 the DVD, but the stereo system's £2,500 worth.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh. Now your girlfriend bought you the TV screen and the DVD, didn't she?
Did, yeah.
Was that a Christmas present?
Yeah, it was.
And I believe the wheel arches.
What a many.
The wheel arches. Most boys get aftershave. You get a new set of wheel arches. And they're pretty unique, aren't they?
Yeah, they were imported from Italy.
What about the exhaust kit?
The exhaust is a full stainless twin axle one, built by Powerflow.
Okay, did you replace the whole of the exhaust then?
Yeah, the whole exhaust has been replaced.
Okay. Are you really doing all this for the power, or is it more the visual impact?
All I want is visual looks, basically.
Okay, so you're more interested in the looks of the car?
Yeah.
I believe you've had quite a bit of interest from some of the really big car magazines as well.
Yeah, I've been offered a feature through Rev's, Red Lines, Max Power, Fast Cars.
Well, there's only one word to describe this Italian stallion, and that's bellissimo, and that is the Italian for sorted, you know. Well, if you'd like the full list and spec on Danny's car, drop me an email via the website at menandmotors.co.uk/Reverend Bob, and I'll let you have the lowdown. And I'll see you again next week back here at the airstrip for some more tasty cars.
Hey, that's a belter. Viewers all like that. Yeah, all right, Vanilla. Yeah, love to Julie, mate. See you later. How are you, punters? I hope you've enjoyed the talk show this week. That was my mate Vanilla Ice on the phone with a great joke, I've got to tell you. Why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie from drowning? Because he was too far out, man. Corker. Stop laughing though now. Serious business. People have been writing in saying about a lot of these madheads with the modified cars driving like nutters in inappropriate areas. And I'll tell you what, the passage I'm going to read from the good book should sort this out, because it tells you you're a bad lot for doing it. Here we go. Vauxhall or V-Dub, RS or Scooby, all tasty motors, but which one would you be? Pleased to be seen in cruising the streets or in the car parks of heaven, out for a meet. Whichever you choose to drive round and look good in. Don't drive like it's stolen, don't be a pudding. 0 to 60 is great down on the drag strip, but caning in back streets means you're a big pile of irresponsible drivers. So don't be doing it, alright? Keep it sweet, stick to the limits where you should do, otherwise have a blast in your cars. That's it from me this week. We'll see you next week on the talk show, but until then just remember that the big man upstairs, he loves every one of you, even you. Don't forget, next week we've got round 10 of the Rolling Road Shootout. Lynn's down at the airstrip, and hopefully we'll have another live racing report from the Kowalski brothers. See you then!
Now, I like my women just as I like my cars, heavily modified.